Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for downloading our podcast. What are you eating? What flavour yogurt have you got there?
Oh, it's a really sugary one, so I'm ashamed.
Don't be ashamed.
Shame.
Why is it sugary? Vanilla or something like that?
No, it's this really amazing passion fruit one, right? And I've always liked it. And I know, when you kind of go, you think yogurt's good for you, but they often can be
Very sugary, yeah.
And I love it so much, right? So I never really look into it.
Is it the one in the tubs that's like half yogurt and then the passion fruit at the
yes.
bottom? Yeah.
Anyway, Mardo,
From Triple M.
From Triple M.
Same building as us.
I was like,
radio
I
station.
love that. And he goes, oh, good for you. None of the girls in my life will eat it because it's not healthy. And I went, oh, okay.
Right.
Look, too much sugar. But good for you having it. I'm like, all right.
All right.
That's a backhanded compliment, isn't it?
Well, he's the one that came up and said congratulations on being pregnant. I said, oh, Mardo, not me. It's a different Abby. Check it first.
Ouchie.
Yep.
You should say congratulations for being upright.
No, I just ask him how his knees are going.
But that's an honest mistake.
Oh,
It
it doesn't
was
bother me.
another Abby who was...
It doesn't bother me. I said, it's just a bad dress. He goes, oh, yeah. I was like, no, Mardo, no. No, mate. No,
He's walked off. He's gone, what do I
as if I'm never
try?
going to get annoyed. That's my future. Because Scotty, oh my gosh, Scotty went to a party and a girl we know just had a baby. Right? She was out.
No.
Of course he did. And he goes,
Oh, no.
oh my God, you're pregnant again. Congratulations. She goes, no, I'm not. I just had a baby. He goes, I know. And now you got another one on the way. And we're like,
he didn't. Oh, he
back
doubled down.
off.
He doubled
Scotty.
down.
Back on, but his timelines just don't, go in together. But because, we're out on the dance floor, he's like, no, that's like you just did. And now, like, what? Oh.
Are you sure you're not pregnant?
Do you know, the funny thing is, though, we've never let him live at town. And then she sent me a text and she goes, can you tell Scotty that he's jinxed me?
She fell pregnant.
She fell pregnant shortly after. And then
she might have been pregnant. Let him off the hook.
But she's got one of those.
That's the worst X-Men ability I've ever
What are they
heard.
called? They always call it Irish twins or
Oh,
something.
yeah, like months apart.
Yeah. Well, they got that for some time. They're actually the same year.
Yeah. We're a friend of ours too. I mean, there is that thing where they're like, well, I'm breastfeeding, I can't get pregnant again. But you can, right?
Yeah, you can.
It is apparently helps. But, yeah, that did our friend in. She thought, I'm breastfeeding, I won't fall pregnant.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You definitely can. And a lot of people do mixed feeding as well, which sometimes does change it.
Yeah.
I did mixed feeding it.
Yeah, well... I said to Eden the other day, I said, would you like another baby sister? She said, I would love a baby sister. She goes, but if I got one, wouldn't be yours, Daddy. I said, that's correct, darling.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is correct. She goes, but I would still like one. I said, well, you probably...
Talk to your mum.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, isn't it? You say that to Eden and she's younger and then you ask to Xander and he's like, oh, no.
God, no. No, not at all. She loves babies, though. She's so obsessed with Illyria. But I wonder if it's different. It's fine for her to be all obsessed with Illyria, but if she had a baby living in the house that took away a lot of her attention.
I think it is, but I think a lot of them do. Like my friends who have like massive age gaps are saying about how much they all love having a baby in the house.
Yeah.
I guess it does make them more tolerant as well.
That's true. Yeah, they've got to.
They've got to do you hear the crying.
There you go. All right, guys, at the end of the podcast today, you'll get answers to Alpha Bucks. We've got a bit going on. Let's roll it.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
This is a crazy story. So Sophie Turner, who you would know as the actress from Game of Thrones, she's still doing a lot of acting. She was married to Joe Jonas.
Yep.
And then...
Had a couple of kids together?
Yeah, I think they have 2 girls together. And then he's just recently come out and spoke about the fact that they're doing wonderful co-parenting as well, because it was a little bit hectic at first. They're the ones that got married after an award ceremony at a Vegas chapel.
Yes, right, yes.
Yeah, a lot of the guests went there and they had a singer that just so happened to be at the award ceremony before. So they have got divorced and she has been dating someone else, but she's gone on a secret date. Obviously not secret, now we're all talking about it, but with Chris Martin.
Oh, were they spotted on a Jumbotron?
So he, of course, is the lead singer of Coldplay, and apparently they have been dating, a little bit of an age gap.
Crofi, they're calling them.
They've already got a couple name after one day?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Crofi.
Yeah, but there's 20 years between them. But the thing is, she's always loved Chris Martin. And how did she get introduced to Chris Martin? Well, it was through Joe Jonas. So when Joe Jonas and Sophie were married.
In happier times.
In happier times. There is a video that's just resurfaced that he got Chris Martin to do a surprise message for her birthday. So she's got the phone and Joe's like, hey, a friend of mine's got a message for you. And it was him. Have a listen.
I have a friend who wants to say happy birthday.
This is Chris from Coldplay. I wanted to say on behalf of me and the even more handsome members of our band, I hope you're having the best day. I send you all my love and I hope you're having a great time. Thanks for being awesome. Bye.
Imagine that if you look and you go, oh my God, they've just hooked up and I introduced him.
I don't know. That's a bit of a dog act on Chris Martin, though.
Why?
Well, he's knowing that Joe reached out to him. If they're mates enough for Joe to go, hey, can you do this for my wife? And then he later on takes her out.
Do you think that he had to ask, or you think that's why it's a secret date?
I think you definitely got to ask, don't you? If you're mates.
Maybe run it past Kevin.
The brother.
Kevin's like, hey, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This will show him.
See, I always feel like that. Remember Andy Lee was a massive Carlton. He still is a massive Carlton supporter, which,
Yeah.
not a great season. But remember, he got his girlfriend at the time into football.
Yeah.
Into Carlton.
Megan Gale.
Yes, into football and loving Carlton. And then when they broke up, she started dating and now has kids with one of the ex-players.
Maybe he's like, yeah, I got something in common with him. One of my heroes.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the same taste. That's cool.
It's
I reckon it happen all the time.
Yeah, like you introduce your ex to their new partner.
Yes. So it's a bit crazy, but that's what we want to ask.
Is there anybody out there? I'm fine. Really? Totally fine.
Did your now ex, introduce you to your current partner?
Yeah, because I'm dating his brother.
Oh my gosh. Well, that would be it, wouldn't
That would
it?
surely have happened.
Yeah.
Or I hear those crazy stories of my ex is now dating my dad.
Oh, yeah.
That would destroy you.
Yes, it would for a while. Yeah.
Wow. No, I think you keep that.
Oh, you don't get over that one?
No, I think that's sitting on a couch talking to a psychiatrist.
At least you know you
saying,
definitely
hey,
got a hot stepmom.
Oh my God, Matthew, is that the first thing you think of?
Do you think your stepmom's hot? No. Then why did you date her?
No, you couldn't. Imagine if you did, you just went fully in and called her stepmummy.
Wow.
Well, 13, 10, 60, look, no judgment because
Yes.
it happens in all sorts of different scenarios. Anonymous number 1 from Logan. The question is, did you meet your current partner through your ex?
No, well, mine's a little bit different. My sister-in-law was introduced to her current partner by her parents when she was in high school, and she used to date her current partner's son in high school.
Hang on a second, need a piece of paper and a pen. Say that again.
Okay, so let's go. So her current partner,
Yes,
she used to date his what?
son
His son in high school.
in high school, and then fast forward 20 years,
Yep.
she divorces her husband,
Yeah.
and then when she tells us, oh, I've started seeing blah, blah, her other brother thought, oh, you've reconnected with your high school flame. But it wasn't the high school flame, it was high school flame's dad.
Wow.
That's
Hey.
almost a Brizzy Springer.
Dad was also the high school the ex-boyfriend's dad. He was originally friends with my parent-in-laws.
Oh,
Right,
so
okay.
Her parents, they were right.
So she
So
would
when
have.
we're all...
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
Well, I'm just trying to think. If she was dating the son, she would have been at his house.
Well, yes, they
And
all
the
knew
dad
each
would
other.
have been there.
That's how they all knew each other.
Wow.
Yeah, so he went from the boyfriend's dad to her daddy.
Yeah.
He went from you
Yeah.
can't shut the door to shut the door and get out. Wow.
There you go.
Interesting.
All right, anonymous number 2.
Okay.
We're ready now with pen and paper. So
Yeah, we
hit
do.
us.
We
got
learned
the
from
red
that.
string.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
All right, what you
What's
got?
Well, that one's a hard one to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Act to follow.
Okay.
My ex, we were married.
Mm-hmm.
Our children were fairly well grown. And there was another couple, and our children had gone through school primary together.
Mm-hmm.
And she was my hairdresser and one of my very best friends.
Mm.
And their marriage split. And then a while later, my marriage split.
Right.
And men don't tend to talk very much, and he had no one to talk to. So I suggested he go talk to my hairdresser
Oh.
because she was doing counselling,
Oh.
and now they're married.
She
Right.
went from cutting your hair to cutting your grass.
So, yeah, the friendship was a bit shaky for a while, but we've all gone to Christmas together
Okay.
with the families. And,
Okay.
Yeah, it's all very amicable.
Because that'd be
That's good.
disastrous. You don't lose your best friend and your hairdresser. That'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, that's right.
Her
But
ex-partner.
She knew all the little.
Yeah.
We
Peccadillos.
used to walk together and talk.
And you, at the hairdresser, all you do is complain about, yeah, right.
That's right. That's right. And she's still married him.
I know, because you bitch about it so
And she went in prepared. She didn't discover them. She knew them going in.
That's true.
Wow.
That's right. I'm the winner in all this.
You didn't think her ex-partner was any much to have a chop at?
Oh, no. Thank you.
Just a suggestion. There you
Thank
go,
you,
Anonymous. Well, thanks so much for calling. Well, it turns out that we had a whole heap of other calls that we didn't get a chance to get to, but maybe that's the go. If you don't like your current partner,
You're not taking Esther out ever again, are you? Introducing her to people.
well, you think that someone will try and snap me up?
Whereas she introduced you to everyone at R&B Fridays. Have you met Matt? Have you met Matt?
She's trying to get rid of me.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Time for the weather now. Here's Tony Auden overlooking the lovely Story Bridge.
Oh, you know it's hectic when everyone calls Tony Auden. You know, hey, we need you on, we need your advice, especially when it's like sunrise is like, no, you got to do every shift. Because our favourite meteorologist joins us. What the hell is going on with the weather, Tony?
Good morning, guys. And sure enough, I've got a bit of sunrise on this morning as well.
Yes, of course
So-
you do.
Acting
We've had
like
a bit
that
of
bloke
everything.
on Tinder who messages you only on Friday nights.
Hey,
he's
what's
hot and then
up?
he's cold.
Like we do with him.
We know exactly where the goalposts are for our relationship.
Yes,
We do.
yes.
Yes, we do. So what's happening?
Okay, so lots of interesting weather. That huge supercell thunderstorm on Sunday afternoon. Of course, a lot of disappointment in the Bureau's radar. I'm sure we'll get to that. Heat yesterday, 39 to 40 degrees across the region. And then overnight, we're seeing a cool change move along the coast. Combine that with some cloud and we'll get some rain through the rest of the day. We'll probably only get to 22 degrees in the city today. So huge change compared to yesterday. So some people might even need to get an extra layer and rug up today, which seemed hard to believe this time yesterday.
Yeah, I can't remember such a drastic drop in the change of weather. That seems abnormal.
Yeah, it's a bit more like what we'd expect in Melbourne, and I'll have to go back through the archives, but I can't really remember seeing this much of a change from day to day. It's right up there, the better part of 17 to 18 degrees for parts of the southeast.
Right, so is this an L or a La going on?
Oh, sorry, or what?
I like a
Al or a La?
Lanina or a...
Yes. Actually, all of those climate drivers are kind of neutral at the moment, but if you're looking long term, we have a whole bunch of warm water. That means I think we're still going to get a ripper wet season. All of that flooding and cyclone stuff will come in later on. So for now, we'll take a bit of cool weather. I'm sure it's going to heat up.
Tony, just sitting here listening to you, when you go into your weather chat, right, you've got that, obviously you present on the news, you go into weatherman mode. Does that work for you when you're fighting with your wife? You actually go, well, last Thursday, darling, you actually said X, Y, Z, and as we move into next week, she's noticing that you've planned A, B, and C, which is probably going to cause this over here. So,
his
Maddie?
wife's a lawyer.
I married a lawyer. I never fight. I just lose.
so you just give in.
Oh, yes, I would give in with Alicia as well, yeah.
So I'm just thinking, but she's got to prepare her argument. I'm just thinking you can work on the fly with just random numbers.
I try my best, but I still always find a way to lose.
Yeah.
And then if he does win, then anytime he calls her, she charges him $300.
So 6-minute increments, they get you.
Yeah,
That's so
they
true.
get you.
So, about the bomb, about the website changes. See, I was looking at my app and I couldn't notice many changes, so I guess it's actually on the website. But why did they do an update? Do you know?
That's right. So it's the website. It's been similar for the better part of 20 years. You've got tens of thousands of pages of information there. And while it might not be great, we whinge about it at times. I think most of us that use it know exactly where the things that we need are. And yes, you're right. It's the website, not so much the app. And everything's moved and changed. It's simplified. To the extent where you can't find a lot of stuff. I think about the supermarket when they change all the aisles and you have no idea where the eggs are. You get about tens of thousands of pages and you have no idea where any of them are. Combine that with the radar colour scheme that let everybody down on Sunday. So we had this huge supercell thunderstorm coming through, orange colouring on the radar. Without really educating people, they'd changed what it was showing and the colour scheme. So we had this orange radar coming through with tennis ball size hail and 100 km/h winds. So no surprise, a few people were caught a little bit unprepared.
Yeah. We're still pretty lucky, though, because in America it's monetized, and if you don't pay for the app, you don't get the update about the cyclone that's coming.
Yeah, that's right. So at least it's a great system overall. We get lots of information. The forecasters are great, perhaps let down a little bit by the systems. And there's plenty of good stuff coming out of the Bureau, but I'd argue we probably need the old and the new system in tandem for a while until we get a bit more time to get used to all of these changes.
And don't forget, it's a government thing, so you still pay for it, just in a different way.
We pay for it up front.
Yeah, I pay for it up front.
What a nightmare.
Yeah,
the old
with the tax
.gov.
return, so nothing's really free.
When you see .gov, you go dot. Thanks for your money, brother. Hey, what about tonight then? Because you'll be presenting on Channel 7. Where will you do that from? Because you always love to get yourself in the thick of the weather event when it's going on.
Well, actually, no, I like to hide inside in studio and keep my makeup intact and send all the journalists out into the severe weather.
Delegation.
The tagline is that I have more computer screens and I can see what's happening, but I really just don't like getting my hair wet.
Fair enough. And I can understand that, Tony.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
A couple of weeks ago, we were talking about house parties and what is the age that you let your kids go to house parties. And someone called up and said, what bothers me the most is I don't think kids have each other's backs. Like, she was concerned that her daughter's friends might not support her when they go to a party. And I was like, it's just stayed with me. And I was like, I don't know if that is totally true, but I just noticed that I feel like they would throw each other under the bus more. Like, whether you are just teenagers, I guess, and they're exploring what their real friends are. But I find it really hard with boys because it's like 24/7 roasting. You know what I mean? And I said that to Scott, like, is that so normal? And he's like, yeah, but his friends still do it.
It is a bit of a fine line because sometimes that's just how boys interact and how they do show affection to each other.
Because they don't know how to show real affection or real emotions or real connection?
Well, we just do it differently.
Yeah.
That's just having a joke.
And I've always thought that's the case with boys because I grew up with two older brothers and I was like, oh my God, they're so mean to each other and now they've got each other's back. But now I've noticed it with girls a bit more where I don't feel like it ever used to exist. Like, for example, if we went to a party and one of my friends got a little bit too drunk, or it was me, I don't know, we would all leave.
Right.
Because she had to go home.
Oh, you take it.
There would be a few of us that would go.
Yeah, look after her.
Would we berate her the next day? Oh, yes, we would. But we would always...
I was just about to hook up with John Smith, and you know that I've been working that for weeks, and then you go and vomit all over yourself, and here I am right now, and he's pissed off with Kaylee.
It wasn't Kaylee, but like exact story.
But I love you.
I love you, but you can't do that again. But we would do that, where now I just feel like it doesn't have each other's backs and it's kind of concerning for going out. And I don't feel like we can blame the kids because I feel like it's a reflection just of us.
Because, I mean, now the issue is they'll put them up on social media and make fun of them.
They will, but even so much as sometimes you have a friend that says something that's really annoying, they're still your friend. it's not like you've burnt them and they're sort of like cancelled. And I just feel like maybe we're not as friendly. People don't want to talk to people. They just want to stay in their own lane. People don't know their neighbours. They would prefer to text rather than call. And I'm like, if kids see that from us.
Oh, you mean like adults, we get off on hate so much
Yeah.
that they go and do the same thing? I think you're right.
Because we're like blaming kids. We're like, oh, they just don't have each other's backs. You know, they don't know how to make real friends. But I wonder whether we do anymore.
I don't think we do. As a society, we love to torch people. We just love to, someone missteps ever so slightly.
And they're
then
cancelled.
We want to make them unemployed. We want to make their family break up with them. We want to absolutely ruin their lives.
And I feel like that happens in the kids' friendships where they're like, oh, they said that. I'm not friends with them anymore. And you're like, no, they said that. You don't like it. You tell them and work it out.
Move on. But yeah, I think they've still got a couple of like ride or dies, surely. Like,
Do you feel like that with Rory?
Yeah, she's got a couple of solids. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. You don't know until something happens, I guess.
That's true.
But yeah,
It does feel different. I wonder if it is, though, as the social media thing. We never had that, remember? So we all had to sort of, you know, we would also cover for each other.
100%.
Like not saying
Oh,
that
but not
it's-
in a good way. I know
not that you shouldn't lie, but like you always knew that like if a friend did something, you go, right, so what's the story, guys? And
Yeah.
you'd work that all
whose
out.
house were we at?
But we don't even do that as much anymore, even in some workplaces. And we're lucky that we all look after each other in our group. I feel like we have that.
Yeah.
But you know what it's like in some workplaces, someone makes a mistake and rather than go and say, oh, hey, I think you might need to fix that, they CC all the people in the office to be like, I'm better than them.
What, we're inferior? We're in competition? Like, I always feel like there is
Everything is,
enough
yeah.
room for other people to succeed.
Yeah.
So even though you kind of go, I wish that was me, you're like, jealous is totally normal.
Yeah.
But to then feel like you need to burn that person or put that person down or distance yourself, I just don't know if we have as much, and I know that you always say that I'm corny, but do we have as much kindness and interest in every other person rather than just going, I'm close to
It's all about me.
Yeah.
I think the kindness and the general warmth and empathy of the human spirit is still there. It's just not reported on as much.
I don't think I see it as much.
No,
I feel like
it's not.
no, but no, I don't think I see it as much. Like everyone goes, oh, you're so friendly, you talk, and I love hearing people's stories. But I think, you know, you see people, you used to be at a bus stop and actually talk to people. Now no people would. They'd just be sitting on their phone. I would. Maybe you would.
I wouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's
But
too much talk of politics now. Once upon a time, the rule was don't talk about religion and politics. Now the rule seems to be only talk about religion and politics.
do you reckon that's why Mother Nature's going, gosh, do I have to give you really bad weather so you'll actually discuss it rather than...
Maybe. Or maybe she's like, I'm sick of you. I'm going to flood you all out. But, you know, I think that's the other issue. Everyone's politics seems... You can only choose your friends who have the same politics. I don't really want to hear about your politics. I think that's one of the problems too. Everyone's got an opinion and everyone thinks they should share it.
But when you got the opinion, you're just sharing yours. You're not listening to anyone else's.
You also don't need to share it.
No.
You know
but
what I
then
mean?
how
Like-
do people connect? That's my biggest thing. Because everyone goes, oh, we're so connected on socials, but are we not connected face to face with your community? You know? I was even just talking about this with a lot of the like footy clubs and soccer clubs. And they're like, the amount of people that are volunteering has gone down so drastically. And they're like, we get it. It's harder because people are so busy. But they're like, I think people forget that when you do volunteer or you do get involved, you actually get something back. You get that connection, whether it is with the club or the kids or whatever it is. But everyone's just so closed off to it.
It's a lot easier to donate these days too, and donations in Australia have risen hugely over the last few
Like the
years.
GoFundMe.
It's like $8 billion. I think it's $2 billion a year in donations, and I think a lot of people feel like when they do that, then you don't need to volunteer.
But then what else are you doing with your time?
Kicking back, thinking how sweet you are about donating to that charity. But then, I mean, you got to say when we did Malia's house.
Amazing.
Then you see it there. You see it when it all comes together, and it is still out there. You know, I hope. Otherwise, we're in big trouble.
We need to get our kids back to like the 90s. Get them, not underage drinking, but just supporting each other a bit better. You know what I mean? Like I feel you need to have, nothing brings you together like one of those nights where you go, whoa, that was bloody close, guys.
We almost got arrested.
Did you hear what happened with the Broncos? Did you hear that? They said that their season changed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they went out drinking in a pub in Sydney and the coach's permission after that huge loss. And they were like, we need to go together. And then after that, ironically, they actually had an alcohol ban. But they were like, it was just that moment to, rather than go to our hotel rooms or
Shared
do whatever it
experience.
is, you actually came together and I guess spoke about it and were like, what do we want to achieve?
Fine, we've fixed the
Mum's
world.
gone wild again. No.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
My friend has search histories for me. I don't know. You know, you can put like notifications.
alerts?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Which is very sweet of her, just because she's a lawyer and she says I like to get a head start.
You know what? It's good on you for having one of them in your life.
I love her to
need
bits,
one of them.
but do you know
Don't
what's
have one.
really funny? You guys are in those searches as well.
Oh, awesome.
Through association. Oh, she's not going to support you. She's going to throw you onto the bus just to save me. I'm pretty sure. Actually, knowing my friend, no, yeah.
I haven't set up for all of us.
Do you?
What?
Yeah.
How do you do it? What do you mean? Why? Just to see what's
Which question
going
do you want me to answer?
All of
first?
them. I'm very shocked.
Because it pops, so like if you go Google, it'll bring up what stories, and it actually gets sent to your email. It'll be like, Maddie Acton was in the Daily Mail for this reason. So on a Monday, I
what
come
do you
in
mean?
and I check that everyone's kosher and we're all good, and I don't have to prepare my court suit.
So do you save that?
You set a notification on the Google thing for people.
Right. How many do you have?
I got you. I had them for my last team.
Ex-girlfriends?
No, they don't care.
Well, I guess you could do it like any celebrities that you're
you
interested
like.
in,
Yeah.
like sports people and stuff. That's
so
cool.
As soon as there's news about them,
So
they'll
she'll always text me before I ever read anything. So she's a little bit late on this one, but Ash did, our producer, was like, oh my God, Maddie Acton is trending in the Daily Mail.
Trending. Are you sure?
Trending.
I don't know about. Am I really trending, or are you just
Like, you've got to go to a section, it's like Brisbane trending.
Oh.
You might not be anymore.
Okay.
It's still trending. What do you care?
No.
That's
just,
good.
I don't know how any of it works.
People Australia hate. He's trending. You know, you've got to put it into
Hey,
context.
you got to take a trophy's a trophy.
That's true. No publicity is bad publicity.
Oh, you're a bit concerned just because the headline as well. Like, you know, is anyone departing? Because it seems to be happening this time of year for radio. You know, everyone loses their jobs, but let's talk about radio. Okay, no, yours is radio star Maddie Acton reveals the reality of becoming an underage grandfather at 37. Are you 38 now?
Yeah, but I think they probably printed it because I became.
Got it.
I'm 38 and Illyria is 1 now.
I'm sorry, I'm just checking it all for accuracy. Because
Just don't give away a girl's age. Everyone
I'm
knows
sorry,
you meant
mate.
to shed a few.
Do you know what I
years
did do,
off.
though, when I was reading it? Of course, it was talking about a lot of things that you covered and the fact that you do have a beautiful granddaughter that you love to bits. And just talking about the chaos and, you know, it was with a partnership that you're doing, talking about the fact that you have to cook for the large family as well when
I
everyone
have a
comes over.
Partnership with Every Plate, and there's like a 20 minutes or less meal challenge that I'm doing.
And that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And of
You can
course,
eat that fast.
Oh, really? He could eat like 2.
You got this.
No, the reason I was scanning it because I was like, oh my gosh, did he ever? Was he saying that he was cooking the whole meals? What about Esther? Did she get a mention? And you did. I was like, oh,
I'm no rookie. What did I say?
I was like, you were saying tonight, actually, the family dinner is at our house. So my son and his wife came over with the baby and we're all under one roof eating dinner.
Yep.
You did have to scroll down a little bit. So you can't just put on a roast into the oven and be like, oh, yeah, that will be ready because people are sitting around for an hour starving.
Yeah.
Which is very true, especially when people have to just do it and then go. And I was reading all this going, yeah, tell us about your cooking. And then you said, my wife is a fantastic cook and I'm an okay cook.
That is true.
Yeah, that's
I've got like my 2 or 3.
Lamb.
Yep.
And slow cooked, what is it called?
Smoked meat, smoker meats. Yeah. Like, you know, I've got my couple of things. Steaks I'll do. But Esther's always does the fancy things where you go, this is new.
When I went to Amsterdam, and it's not any because it's just the role that I take. When
Yeah.
I went to Amsterdam, Rory turned to Kat and went, "You can cook."
Did she love the backhanded
okay.
compliment?
No, she didn't mind. She knows it's like.
So do
I
you
mean,
do
she
cooking-
could cook if she wanted to, but I like it.
Do you do cooking? You do dinners every night?
every night?
What about when she is out? Do
Yeah.
you put it on a plate?
Well, I would normally, but she's been doing light and easy for a while. But yes, I would. I would always make 3 portions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Wednesday night. So what's tonight? Tuesday. Tomorrow night is the most hectic night in our house because Ethan and Maddie with Illyria all come over and we do family dinner. That's like our night every Wednesday
Yes.
night. And you've got to think about what will all of the children eat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, drives me crazy.
You know what I mean? And like kids like Eden has gotten to the age now where she doesn't just believe that everything's chicken. You know,
yes, and also for some reason we got it on board ourselves to allow the kids to have choice.
Mum, we never had a say, did we?
No.
It's chicken tonight. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And it was literally the jar. There was no different options for you don't like it.
No.
What are those slithers of things in that jar I opened? I'm not sure.
And you know what? If I asked what was for dinner, it was always on toast.
I know.
Yeah, and now it's always like...
Put your orders in, guys. Let us know what you need. Yeah, I know. Maybe
apricot
we're the
chicken.
problem.
Oh, gosh, did that do a run? Did anyone have zucchini slice?
No.
Oh,
no.
Gosh.
No.
What povos we were.
Rory's got a thing where she has, like, when she goes to the grandparents and sleep, she'll have things that she'll only eat there. And I'm not allowed to make. That's grandma's tuna bake. You can't make tuna bake, and I thank God for that, because tuna bake is hell on earth. But yeah, they do have definitely a what much more varied diet than we ever did.
Yeah, because at Tuck Shop they didn't serve sushi when we went to school.
No. And also,
it was a pie or a donut.
Different for us because we've only got one, but we're still sort of eating. Like, I don't eat the way I want to eat because Rory wouldn't, if that makes sense. I'd like a lot of spice, a lot of chili, a lot of that sort of stuff, but that's not because I make it for everyone.
So you're eating chicken nuggets and chips still?
No, not that bad. Although I did get some sick spider nuggets for Halloween the other day.
As in Spider-Man?
Cool. No, they looked like spiders. Chicken nuggets, but they're in the shape of spiders.
They probably were made
wow,
from spiders.
can you imagine Rory's eating a chili con carne going as if, Dad, seriously, grow up.
Look, it's coming to my mouth now.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
The talented trio has released their very first children's book. Stav, Abby and Matt are officially authors. Bumble the Bum Stinger.
Pat ourselves on the back, do it. Our book is selling big guns, Bumble the Bum Stinger, on booktopia.com.au. We are still in the top 10, and they've said to us that our book is in the fast-selling section
Which is
of the warehouse.
Such an honour. Bumble the Bum Stinger. And I just bought a copy as well. So hopefully I'll get our signed copy for it. But in Maddie's words, let's take down everyone who has been in the top 10. That might be our competition on Booktopia. He did say that to Tony Abbott, which I thought was a bit weird to say that to a former Prime Minister. And now to...
Not take down, take out.
Oh, sorry. But please don't say that to Mark Valencia because he's a former soldier.
I've heard he's a good bloke. Top fella.
So he's a former soldier for 21 years, actually, and now he is the author of 100 top crops you can grow. Good morning, Mark.
G'day, Abby, Stave and Matt. How you going?
We're good. So you have an amazing YouTube channel as well, which is all about being self-sufficient, right? Growing all your products.
Yeah, that's right. And I believe our books are very similar. Is that right? Mine is about growing food, and yours is about a guy that's eating hot curries or something like that.
Kind of. Kind of.
Bumble the Bum Stinger.
Bum Stinger.
I think we might have our follow-up story. Thank you, Mark. Now, you are a Caboolture local, and the reason that we specifically want to chat to you about your book is because we have been battling it out in the top 10. You've also been published by Booktopia.
Yes, they were very generous. The way that they went about, like I had this massive Word document that took 2 years of blood, sweat and tears to write, and they turned it into something that looks magnificent with beautiful colour photos and a very simple format. And, you know, it worked out better than I envisioned it ever would.
How does someone go from being a retired soldier to going into growing crops? Were you just fascinated, I guess, with staying at home and working out how to be self-sufficient?
Or are you prepping?
Yeah, bit of both. No, it was survival at the beginning, because what happened was I was injured pretty badly in the military, and after a few years after my accident, I realised I needed to leave. I was lucky to stay in as long as I did. But my wife, she didn't want to look after the two young fellas at home, so I said I'd give it a go. And she carried on with her career, and I became a home dad. But we dropped down to one wage. So I thought, how are we going to survive this? And I decided to grow as much food as I could, and that worked out really well. It saved on our grocery bills, and from there, I just developed this love of growing food and talking about it and sharing that information. And then I started a blog and then a YouTube channel.
Right. Now, it's the book is called 100 Top Crops You Can Grow. Spoiler alert, what's number one? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Oh, that's a really good question. Here I go trying to open my book
I
up.
thought it was tomatoes, and the boys thought it was a different type of tomato. Really? It has to be tomatoes, doesn't it?
Potato you can make alcohol out of.
I said marijuana.
Yes, I did, yeah.
Well, tomatoes, in my book, tomatoes is a fruitable, and it is number one in the fruitable sort of section.
Oh, okay.
I've split them all up into the top 100, but they're split up into 20s.
I'm terrible, I guess, at doing the gardening, and I just did a tiny little bit of it, and I was like, it's actually really rewarding. And I saw that you went to a group of, I guess we could call them struggling teens. There was a farm that you went there, and I guess we're encouraging them to have a farm on this land and sort of be able to grow it. And you kind of go, it must be, I guess, something good for them to do to actually see their work.
The point is, these young fellas, they go from stealing cars, being unruly at school, unteachable, and some of them within 2 weeks, they get onto the farm, they start growing veggies, and then from those veggies, they pick them, they give them to another charity that distributes the food up the Sunshine Coast to needy people, people with disabilities, people who are suffering. And it's that connection that clicks for them. It is beautiful. It's just amazing. Teens take control. That's the organisation.
Well, mate, look, we really wanted to hate you because you're our competition for selling books, but you're a wonderful bloke and your book looks amazing. So get onto booktopia.com.au and check it out.
And thank you. And check out yours. No, seriously, I know it's a kid's book and the donations go to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service, Mark.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Yeah, there's always that one mate of yours that just sets the bar too high for everybody else.
Oh, we're sorry about that. Is that us?
Yeah, sure.
In what way?
Well, the one that, from your side of you, everyone's complaining about their boyfriends or husbands, and that you've got that one friend that goes, nah, he's perfect.
And we go, yeah, he's cheating on you. No. No, that's not true.
Either that or he's gay.
He just likes my heaps of presents for no reason.
The one who gets flowers delivered to the office just so everyone can see. And,
it's the only way. There's no point delivering them without people to give you clout.
Exactly. What did you do on the weekend? Oh, we just Netflixed and chilled. Oh, he took me to a winery and we had a picnic on a
So
blanket.
is a friend that's so romantic or...?
Just doing too much. Just calm down.
They make you look bad.
Yes, in comparison.
You're the one comparing yourself.
Comparison is the thief of joy, as they say.
So who is it and what are they doing?
Well, it's a guy called Alan Hamill, and he was married to Susan Summers, who was a very famous American actress. She was in Three's Company and multiple other things, Serial Mom. She died 2 years ago, and just this week he has unveiled, and this is why I think this is dangerous territory, right? He has unveiled the AI clone of her, and it's one of those things where the more information that's out there about you, obviously, the more accurate the AI clone is going to be of the person because it collates all that stuff and forms its own opinions on how that person would respond. And he has said...
Did he, like, if it's AI, he gets to tinker with that. Oh, when you're making it, can you take this part and this part and this part out?
Yeah, maybe. But he has created an AI clone of his 2-year dead wife, and he said he can't tell the difference and now he chats to her every day. Now, that's lovely. But does that mean that everyone is expected to do that now? Like, if your partner passes away...
I was like, how does this compare
Well, because
to
then if you don't do that...
Oh, someone's excited for their wife to die first so they can try something else.
Exactly. What you're basically saying is who would want to choose their wife again?
But some people wouldn't. But would you... does everyone have to? They're dead.
I get what
you
you're saying.
You better do a clone and keep on chatting to them.
No, not a clone.
When you have that conversation, are you all right with me moving on? Now they can say, no. Clone me.
Yeah.
Well, no, because a clone you can't touch.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, eventually you'll be able to upload them into some sort of fembot.
But that's like...
You would imagine. Or manbot.
But don't you choose something... Okay, yeah.
I mean, you're a celebrant. It's in the vows. Till death do us part, not till I die and then you reclone me as an AI digital. We keep on
poem that's saying... if death do us part, and for you I shall choose again. You know, it's like if that's.
I know that there once was a man from Nantucket.
You really seem really shocked that he loves his wife so much that he.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying. Like all his mates, imagine his mates. They'd all his wives be sitting around going, "You're gonna."
Would you not do that to Kat?
I might. I haven't decided yet. It's a long ways away. I'm just saying he set a dangerous precedent for other. You get it, right?
I get what you're saying. But remember,
well, he wants to be taxidermed. I don't know if.
Yeah, but you can't talk to that. You can just put your hat on it in 4 different places.
Put a chip in me though.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he could forget to charge her up.
So what version is she, though? I don't understand. Like, she's just online? I want to see a bit more details of what she actually
chats
is.
to it. So it's like one of those photorealistic, you can talk back and forth ones.
Yeah, well, he just needs to know where he put his crap. That's why he wants to talk to her.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're
That's a good
presuming
point.
it's romantic. Maybe he just misses, like, you know.
True. Yeah, you see Scotty sitting at a laptop and it's been 3 years since he's talked to Abs and he's missing her so much because she passed on, and he clicks on and he goes, "Hey, what's my password?"
Where have you been for the last 3 years?
You better not got with that hussy. Did you hook up with that backpacker again? I knew it. I knew you were never over
I managed to get myself into your mobile phone and I know where you've been.
Exactly.
God, you guys have already given me
I got
some
a message
ideas.
on my phone. You need to go home now, Scott. You've been dead for 4 years.
See? You don't know what it's like. Yeah,
Pitfalls.
exactly.
You're right, though, Abs. It would be that. You'd be logging and go, "Hey, darling. Hey, honey. How was your day? Do you know where my keys are?"
Exactly.
So
That'd be
it's
helpful.
not all bad.
It's not all bad. I'm just saying, don't feel bad if you don't feel the need to do it.
You're off the hook.
Alpha Bucks tomorrow. It'll be the 29th of October. Here are some of your answers to play for $50,000.
6 a.m. it's V. Some of your answers are vanilla essence, valet, and vinegar. 7 a.m. it's Q. Some of your answers are Queen's Gambit, Quokka, and Quality. And 8 it's N. And some of your answers are Neon, Nutritionist, and Nan.
Right up. See you tomorrow. Bye.